Oh! Oh! Oh God!
Welcome back to Recap Corner, and we are today watching Halloween 2. Now, my main worry here is that it's going to suffer a bit from sequelitis. Do you know what sequelitis is, Sean?
Isn't it where like your bottom of your foot gets really crusty?
No, that's I don't know what that is. That's
Okay.
strange foot. No, see, I'm talking about when a film is really popular, they rush to make the sequel and basically make it exactly the same as the first one. I'm worried that it's going to be too similar because I've heard this carries on straight away.
Literally,
so is it literally
the
just
same
going to
night.
be Michael Myers continuously killing different people, which I'm alright with. I'm alright for that. But
Yeah.
what I found quite refreshing about Nightmare on Elm Street 2 is that it did something a little bit different with the sort of concept instead of going exactly the same. I really want to see the third one because it's a separate story from Michael Myers, the third Halloween film. Yeah. I've been told anyway. Their original plan was to do different films,
anthology
films,
like
anthology piece,
like
which
horror.
sounds great.
Yeah.
But obviously,
because of the success of Halloween,
popularity defines what they do, doesn't it? So
yeah.
There's a really unique score to the first film, wasn't there? No.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Isn't that Goosebumps?
No.
Dun, 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 dun.
No, there was a high pitched kind of the classic Halloween theme. You know what I'm about? Yeah.
It's also out of Scream.
Who is this guy?
It's also out of Scream. Everyone's gonna be like, Tom, that's the theme. Halloween 2, the 1981 version. Can you stop?
I'm just.
What are you doing?
I'm making sure you don't fall into the TV and break it. This is the very end. Oh, I wonder what's going to happen next. I'm getting flashbacks. I've seen this before. He should definitely be dead after that.
But he disappeared, didn't he?
Yeah.
No, that's a different shot. It didn't look like that last time. And that is a different shot. We're straight into the second one now. I like how it's like seamless. It's like it's the same film. I like that.
If it's a good film, it would be great to watch as a two-part, wouldn't it?
Yeah, definitely. POV.
So we know this is a Black Christmas shot now, don't we?
Yeah.
I shot him 6 times. He's not human.
Well, he was just wearing a bulletproof vest.
Or you missed.
So far, it's after the credits, it's starting a little bit similarly to the first film, which I hoped it wouldn't do. Oh, he's just straight up walking.
Authorities have confirmed that all 3 of the victims are teenagers.
And he just takes one of
He's
the
just going on a
just takes one of the
rampage.
sandwiches.
This is Robert.
Oh, he just left. I thought he'd kill her.
You're acting like a child.
They're coming for you.
Oh, there's blood there as well.
He's right there.
We're getting a view of him and not just a POV.
Where did it happen?
Honey, oh. Yeah, that. If I saw a door open like that.
Run straight out of it.
What? Where was he hiding? Was he just crouched in the middle of the living room? No.
It's alright, take it easy. We're gonna go to the clinic, alright?
Don't let him go to sleep.
It's okay. She goes to school with my little brother Ziggy.
Oh yeah, she's supposed to be like 16 years old, but she looks 35.
You okay? Let's go. Just walk real slow. Come on.
There's something in there.
Oh, he's got a razor.
Fill out this form. Someone will be with you in a moment.
Oh, but we should see a doctor right away.
Yeah, he's got a razor stuck in his mouth.
We're going to have to put her out.
No. No, don't put me to sleep.
Oh, it's not Nightmare on Elm Street. Calm down. Ah.
Look out! Slow down! Right. Over there. Look.
Oh, that's him.
No, it's just going to be a kid, isn't it? Why would a kid go like that?
Oh no, because it's. Oh no. Oh!
They found 3 bodies.
Where?
3 kids.
Is he going to have some infatuation with Laurie then? I feel like he could just grab his hair and just take it straight off.
Yeah, strangled in the car.
Excuse me, we need you back for this scene.
You let him out! I didn't let him out. I gave orders for him to be restrained.
He escaped.
He escaped.
That wasn't Michael Myers burning up in that car. And a lot of other kids are going to be slaughtered tonight.
It was him.
I want to believe you, but I got to be sure. I can't stop until I'm certain that it's dead.
You're pretty certain when you were trying to aim that gun at him.
Where'd they take the body?
Coroner's office.
Get a dentist to meet me there in half an hour.
Of course, now I'm gonna be late. Oh, you gotta drive me home first. It's 5 minutes to your house, another 5 minutes back to the hospital. Mrs. Al's is gonna kill me.
You're wasting minutes now.
5 minutes is nothing. I don't know. Ow.
Nice big one with sausage, onions, peppers. But no mushrooms. I hate mushrooms.
We're talking about pizza toppings.
Probably.
I could really go for a pizza, man. Pineapple on it.
I'm leaving. Are any security guards in any film good at their job? Ever?
Hi.
You're late.
Hi, Jamie.
Oh, hi, Karen.
See you later.
Right.
So are these all the crew that are gonna die?
Amazing Grace. Come sit on my face. Don't make me cry. I need your pie. Look, why don't you just shut up, all right?
I hate empty hospital corridors.
Just the silence.
Silence.
Spaces as well.
Yeah.
You were late again tonight.
Just 15 minutes?
That could be the difference between life and death for one of those kids. You've got to learn to be on time.
They should have handled it more carefully.
Who?
Oh, that's
Michael
what she was
Myers.
saying. That so-and-so will kill me.
Michael Myers.
Yeah, he was the guy that was after you.
That little kid who killed his sister. But he's in a hospital somewhere.
He escaped last night.
Time's up, Jimmy.
She's the most, like, stone cold-faced attitude nurse I've ever encountered ever.
So you won't.
Time's
The
up.
hours are
Proper
definitely
matron.
over.
You're late. Time's up.
Men, you can't live with them. You can't live without them. That shoulder feel.
I've heard that before, sister.
I'm gonna go check a pool. You wait here and I'll call you.
I have to get back on the floor, but I don't even know how to use this thing.
The worst security guards ever.
Paul Blart Mall Cop, that's what he is.
They're going to be in the bin. Oh, can I jump?
Yeah. He is now a werewolf.
I think the only issue that I have is that there's no real story.
Yeah,
There's no
dialogue.
drive.
There's not much dialogue to push the story forward.
No.
I think somebody broke into the store.
No one's working towards anything. Or working to try and figure out something. It's just isolated scenes where he's just stalking people and killing them.
It's because this film's almost in like real time, especially if it's after the next part of the same night.
He's going to be behind that door.
Garrett?
Oh, that was the body that burnt, wasn't it?
No fillings. He's young, maybe 17, maybe 18.
Michael Myers is 21.
Listen to me, we've got to assume that Michael Myers is still alive.
Attacking the Myers house. You got like grown adults just like, yeah,
It's a house!
yeah, attack it. That'll do something. Do something.
One night in 1963, Michael Myers did murder his sister in that upstairs bedroom with a large butcher knife. It's his anniversary, Mr. Hunt.
I'm worried about Bennett Tramer. He isn't home yet.
How old is he?
17? He had this stupid mask on. All right, boys.
Maybe we should check his dental record.
He should feel bad. He's the one that shot at him and then
Yeah.
the cat. There was a few jump scares in this, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm not jumping though. Oh, okay, that got me.
Oh, you idiot!
But you love me.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
Definitely gonna get the sack if she's found out, isn't she?
Let's go down to the third room.
I can't leave the kids right now.
But everybody's all weirded out tonight. All this Michael Myers crap.
Yeah,
He's gonna. He's a
literally,
definite-
like,
definite
5
gonna.
people
He's
have
gonna-
died.
He's gonna die now.
you gonna get home.
I suppose if we left the door open, we could hear somebody was coming, or one of the kids starting to cry.
Okay, you're gonna leave the
You're
door
a terrible
open.
nurse.
Why won't you ever tell me anything?
I'm not your mother.
Dreaming about Michael Myers.
Hubba, hubba.
I think there's gonna be a death with this bath now.
I haven't got time, but let's run a bath and kind of just chill out for ages. Ooh, mama.
Hot in here.
Yeah, it's getting hotter.
Oh, I don't like the look of that.
It's too hot in here now, bud.
I'm gonna get out then.
Why don't you go check?
Oh, that's a good shot, isn't it?
Forget it, bud. I have to go back to work.
Does she not recognise the hand?
Now Now, Bud, don't be that way.
Scolding.
Oh! Oh, her face. The skin's coming off her face.
No,
Why would you have a setting on that?
I think it's just pressure in the boiler. They did break the cardinal sin of horror films.
They didn't have sex.
Here?
Yeah, but they got naked in a hot tub together. That's basically the same thing.
Oh, what?
Isn't it?
Have you lost your
You've been ordered back to Smith's Grove. Dr. Rogers is just afraid this could jeopardize our whole rehabilitation program. He doesn't want anyone from the mental health department anywhere near Haddonfield.
Why'd he send you down here then?
In case you'd already found him. Alive.
I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. Okay?
I'm not going to let anything happen to you. She's like already dead. What?
Dr. Mixter! Dr. Mixter? It's an emergency.
Ah. Oh. Oh, God! Ah! Oh. Is he just trying to get to her? Back to her?
I'm telling you, man, he's like obsessed with her.
Just come back at visiting hours and I'm sure they'll let you in. Is that her? Yes. Why her? The old Aragon trick.
The old Fellowship of the Ring trick.
What's she doing? Does she know that he's there?
Laurie?
Does no one jog in this f***ing film? How has she realised that he's there?
That guy didn't hear. He told her that Michael Myers escaped and went back to his house that she lived in and all that. So she thinks she's in danger.
We'll find him.
Where you gonna look?
I don't know.
We'll find him. Where are you going to look? I don't know.
Mr. Garrett?
She's like the only person alive in that hospital now. They're terrible nurses.
Mr. Garrett!
I do like that. Yeah, it's cool.
Sorry, we gotta find Laurie. I'll keep looking.
Just look to your left.
Wait a minute, is that you, Mr. Garrett?
Hello? 3/4 of this movie is people do. Hello? There she is. She alive.
No.
Ah. She's been drained from up the blood. Oh. Well, he must have had to try and find a vein and everything. Oh! He's just dead.
No, he's not dead. He's just knocked himself out.
I was going to say.
Knocked himself out. He's not dead, sure,
It's
is he?
been the most hilarious death scene I've ever seen. She's got the right idea.
Why does the car never start when you want it to?
Oh.
Been cut.
Yeah. Oh,
Tires.
tires slashed. Yeah, good idea. Go back inside.
Laurie!
What's wrong with her? Uh-oh. Oh! That's a security guard. Much deeper tone, isn't it? Yeah. The music. Makes for a bigger finale. I'm rooting for Michael Myers. I'm just like, walk faster and you'll get it.
Oh, think that guy will save her. The one that was like, whoops. He's coming!
Come on, Michael Myers, just run. You can get her. Come on. See, you just need to run a little bit. Just go a bit faster. Come on. No, okay. Press the button, maybe.
God, it is a good job he does at running.
I know, literally, if he walked even at a normal pace, he would have killed her in that elevator. Have you tried this already? Oh no, she's hiding.
There's a file on Michael Myers that nobody knew about.
I've seen everything.
No, it was hidden, sealed by the court after his parents were killed. That Strode girl, that's Michael Myers' sister. She was born 2 years before he was committed. 2 years after, his parents died and she was adopted by the Strodes. They requested that the records be sealed in order to protect the family.
Jesus, don't you see what he's doing here in Haddonfield? killed one sister 15 years ago. Now it's trying to kill the other. Tonight, after I shot him, where did they take her?
The clinic.
Turn this car around now.
Blimey now. Who could have seen it coming?
It's an okay twist. Yeah, he's dead. Take his head off the. Take his head off it.
Shout. 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 A bit like Scream, isn't it? Where she could...
Yeah, okay. Why is the door now locked? They didn't lock the door behind them, so how did they open it?
Don't miss this time.
You didn't miss last time.
Shoot him directly in the head this time.
He stopped breathing.
Nope.
No!
Shoot him in the head!
You've got to be wearing a bulletproof vest.
Duck. Okay, don't.
Michael Myers doesn't need door handles.
Take it!
Why wouldn't you take a hook? Jesus. In the head, in the head! Oh. Did you get him in both eyes? Let her get out the building first. It'd be epic if like religious type of music started playing and he just started walking outside out the fire. Oh. Oh. Jesus, that's actually someone as well. How much on fire they are.
Then they would have been like that. She's going through one hell of a night now.
She's going to another hospital where she can get attacked again. Or did they actually end this as... Like, this is the end.
Dying.
Ah, they finished it.
He's dead!
As a... Like, that's it. No Nightmare on Elm Street where he just keeps coming back.
Was it a worthy sequel? In some ways.
It's an extension. I don't consider it a sequel. It's just an extension.
I don't consider
it's a DLC.
I don't I don't see it as an extension because if it would ruin the first film for me if I saw it as an extension. So I'm going to rate this film a 5.8.
See, I do see it as an extension.
Yeah.
But I preferred the first film.
Yeah.
I thought the film was more tense, more suspenseful. So
Yeah.
I'm going to give this one a 6.3. John Carpenter's first film, I enjoyed a lot more.
It didn't do what I feared it would do. It was similar. It was very similar. And as I said, it's like an extension. But the third act made up for the first two acts of the film for me, because it still built this character that's this kind of unstoppable, almost like monster that provides the tension and suspense.
So it
if
still
they didn't
had
do
that
that at the
bit,
end,
yeah.
then it wouldn't have been as good for me.
Good.
But I mean, I still think the first film did it better because we
Yeah.
didn't see as much of the character. And
No.
I thought it was more menacing, more ominous,
Yeah.
more scary in that sense.
Yeah.
But it still did that. I thought it still did that quite
Yeah.
well in some aspects,
And
especially at the
and
end.
it revealed the character in the background in certain ways where it was quite effective and like,
adventurous.
yeah.
Yeah, when it
Yeah.
came out of the shadow that time, I
Yeah,
thought that
yeah.
was really effective. I think the first film benefited from John Carpenter's direction
Yeah,
a lot more. I thought he
definitely.
was more effective.
Yeah.
Some of the shots were more subtle and more well crafted, and I just think that built the tension and suspense a bit more.
Yeah. Where this was a bit
I do kind of
spotty. And
yeah,
a
I
bit
do kind
messy.
of like this character akin to like Jaws. Like you don't see him, and the musical score supports the kind of ominous tone.
The character
Do you know
itself,
what I mean?
yeah,
Like the actual character of the shark.
Yeah.
And
So yeah, like Michael Myers has his own theme.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
his own score,
Yeah.
like Jaws.
And you could see that as quite comical today, but I think it works quite well at the end, where he's just still
Yeah.
continuously coming for him.
For me, I think with a sequel like this, I was hoping for more of a narrative drive, whereas this,
Yeah.
the majority of the film, like if we're not taking in consideration that the reveal of the main character is the sister of Michael Myers, if we're taking that out of the equation, because that was like the last quarter of the film.
I would have preferred for that revelation to come, because like I said, the first 2 acts are quite slow. I would have preferred for that revelation to come in the second act, and then her to find out at the end, so she could have some sort of emotional conflict with him. When he's coming towards her, she could be shouting things and questioning and stuff like that. That would have made us have a bit more emotional investment, as opposed to just fearing for her sort of life as a character.
Because half of this film is literally just in the hospital, people just walking around in the dark, in silence. Oh, what's that noise? Oh, what's this noise? Oh, what's this? There's no narrative drive to keep me invested or keep me interested in whatsoever.
Don't get me wrong, there's some more attention there.
Yeah.
I'm not. The narrative.
In terms of narrative,
the narrative's a bit lacking there, isn't it?
To keep me
going.
It's
almost like in between the deaths, say in Nightmare on Elm Street or Scream, you have narrative, and then you have another tension and tense and suspense moment.
You almost
whereas I don't think this holds the suspense and tension of the first film, because although it's almost real time, it's not as if he's hunting her down from the start. It's only towards the end where he starts hunting her, so we don't feel.
Or we realise
there are these characters that are just getting picked off one by one that we've only just met.
Yeah.
And whereas that was similar in the first film, but say you take out the bit at the beginning where he kills the girl. Start off with the security guard's death after he's followed her to the hospital, and you've got more room there for some narrative, haven't you? I think the studio did appreciate John Carpenter's work on the first one, and they did want a similar film.
I think they could have done a lot better.
From what I know about, say, Friday the 13th Part 2, that's when Jason comes into it, right?
Yeah.
So you could have developed the mythology a bit more. I would have liked it where this male character that she's talking to, perhaps he was new to the hospital or something, then there's some reveal that it's him, or I'd like to actually see him because he's meant to be 21, but then I guess that would take away the illusion of him being this kind of indestructible, horrific
for me,
creature.
Apart from the reveal of her being the sister, I'd say this film didn't add anything for me to the original. It's almost like it didn't need it.
And then the original was, I like the ending of the original more because that left the suspense and the tension there.
Yeah.
Whereas if he does die in this one, then that's sort of gone, isn't it?
It's gone. It did exactly what the first one did, but worse in a way. You know, I'm not saying that everything about it is bad. There are some cool moments and cool tense moments, but it didn't. Yeah. I wanted them to like have the balls and do something with Michael Myers as a character rather than just him just being the same. I wanted him to maybe get angry, because he got shot.
He shaking.
Something about the character
maybe he makes a sound.
Yeah, something.
Like a
he says
kind
something.
Of scream, like Leatherface.
He speaks like something about the character to reveal just a bit more in what he's thinking.
People enjoy this character because of the sinister, unknown aspects of it.
But you can only do that so much to the point where it just doesn't.
But then that's my question next. Do they do this in every film?
Yeah.
Is he this character in every film, or do we get something else for the mythology of the character? We're going to tackle the 2018 version next.
That will be coming out this week as well, which I'm interested to see, and a lot of people say is really cool.
Some people like these rewrites, don't know, where they rewrite the history of this film series, and they're obviously doing it loads of times.
But I'm looking forward to that film because
it seems like a more of a narrative.
Yeah, in the trailer at least, it seemed to be more narratively driven, the character driven. She's back, but she's like a badass.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that as well, because I think she can do a lot more, and she did not get to do enough at all in this. That's one of my gripes. She didn't get enough to do.
No one got a lot to do in this film. Let us know what you think. Do you prefer this sequel to the 2018 sequel? Do you prefer it than the original? I highly doubt anyone.
The original one was. I loved it.
It was brilliant. It was a brilliant film. Let us know what you think down in the comments below. Make sure you like the video if you like this content. Subscribe if you want to see more, and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified of our reaction of the 2018 film. But apart from that, we'll see you in the next video.